Fresh out of college with a grade straight from hell, I browsed for a trade at which I could excel. An ad for a ship in need of some manning, mantles and purpose but lacking a captain. What luck, says I, to find such good fortune. A few hours later I ran down the pier, bought me a coat and a cutlass or two, jumped on the deck and I yelled at the crew. Hoist up the thing, bend down the what's it? What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it. Turn out to port, that's not port, now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. I can't sing the shanties, it has to be said, and all of that grog just goes right to my head. Well, meat is gross and I miss a girl's laugh. 5 weeks at sea, even day seems a catch. Hoist up the thing, bend down the what's it? What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it. Turn on a port, that's not port, now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. We've hit icy waters, no land to be seen. The food's getting low and the beer is gone green. There's murmurs of discontent under the deck. If I don't act fast, it could be my neck. So pull out those charts and those weird gold machines. I see what it says but no clue what it means. Just pull on some levers and yank on some chains. Feign about back till we've landed again. Hoist up the thing, bend down the what's it? What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it. Turn out a port, that's not port, now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. Hoist up the thing, bend down the what's it? What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it. Turn out a port, that's not port, now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. Hoist up the thing, bend down the what's it? What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it. Turn out a port, this is sherry, I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. Trust me, I'm in control. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? See lots of familiar faces again. Raker, hi Cindy, hi Harpress, hi, and Bloomers, and Trelawney. All of them. Hi. Yeah, this stream are a couple of new things. I've added a second camera up there. So you can see the fretboard and stuff, how I play things. Was initially just planned at just another camera angle, but Raker then said, yeah, you could point it on your fretboard so people can see how you're playing, or for artists as a how do you say, inspiration for hand drawing when playing guitars. And ooh, yeah, I've got this lovely thing down here, which Cindy and Raker, I wanted to say helped me. They basically did it all on their own, and I was just sitting there like pushing some rocks because I couldn't figure out how it works. Yeah, that is my new song request system. If you go to the song list, there's a request button now next to all the songs. And you can just hit that or type !SR in chat and the song you like to request, and then it pops up on screen. Isn't that nice? Grand. VHS from Turbo Bear. Mein Leben rennt ab wie ein Film, wenn ihr Fernbedienung hätt. Drucket nur Rewind, Repeat, doch die Funktion geht's leider nicht. Beim heutigen guten Film trat auf heute super 8. Ich würde das Bandel einfach stoppen, doch das liegt nicht in meiner Macht. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Meine Angst ist groß, dass ich sonst alles, was war, vergess. Die Anekdoten gehen verloren, als verschwimmen im Lauf der Zeit. Die allerbesten Geschichten mit die allerbesten Leid. Beim heutigen guten Film kommt das Ende immer zurück. Spül zurück bis zum Start und schau mir selber nur mal zu. Spulz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Spulz mir mein Leben zurück, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spulz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Meine Angst ist groß, dass ich sonst alles, was war, vergess. Ich darf das alles noch mal schauen. Vielleicht nicht so viel verhauen. Ich darf alles noch mal schauen. Vielleicht nicht so viel verbauen, mir vielleicht nicht so viel versauen. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Meine Angst ist groß, dass ich sonst alles was war vergess. Is this the Turbo Beer one? Yes, that is. And I'm also planning to have more Turbo Beer songs on my song list because I just like them very much. And Cindy cheers like crazy. Thank you, everybody. Oh, what I forgot to say. I also tweaked my sound settings. My sound card finally arrived. I put it in my PC and it pretty much did bugger all. So I tweaked every single one of my sound settings. So hopefully the annoying background noise like hearing my computer think should now be gone. If it isn't, please let me know. If there's anything, if I'm clipping or if there's any background noise, please be absolutely merciless. Did we already have Hoist Up the Thing? Yeah, we did. We did. It was the intro song. Thank you, everybody. Watery Grey from Dishonored. The best version on the banjo, played by Andy. If I can find the lyrics to that. There we go. Brother, it's been 63 days, the water's been choppy and the whaler she weighs. I can't keep no food down, can't find no sleep, cause the night is too the night is too dark, the water's too deep. 'Twas summer I boarded the sole wooden ship, when the sun was shining on Calera's dark slip. But now it's all storms way out in the cold seas, and if I don't drown, surely I'll freeze. The wind blows over this inky black wave, rather protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. Now the rats on deck nipping my feet, and the holes in my rack stealing my heat. Those bowls of brown soup with barely no meat, and they make me dream nightly on my sunny old street. But a poor fool like me's got on a straight wage, so I walk myself into their seafaring cage, where the captain's a bully and the crew's full of thieves, and the liquor's so bad I get the dry heaves. The wind blows over this inky black wave, rather protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. Now it's 8 weeks, they said 8, but it's 10 weeks and we still wait. Not a lonely rockin' sight, so it's another perilous night. Now come on, young sailor, learn from our trails. If you dream of sailing on the Empire of the Isles, it's a tale of hard times with death every day. So don't believe one word the captain might say. The wind blows over this inky black wave, rather protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. still one of my favorite songs to play. Oh, sup, fretboard cam, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Bully in the Alley. I played that on the uke, I think, last time, but I wasn't particularly happy with that, so I'm gonna try it on the banjo now. Maybe it's better, maybe it isn't. Let's see. Help me, Baba, I'm bullet. How did I play it? Yeah, that seems right. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alleyway, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. Sally's the girl that I love dearly, way, bully in the alley. Sally's the girl that I spliced nearly, bully down in Shinbo now. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alleyway, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. 7 young Liz, I caught a little Sally, way, bully in the alley, but all she did was dilly and dally, bully down in Shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally, way, bully in the alley. Have 6 kids and live in Shinbo Alley, bully down in Shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. I think I'm gonna keep that one to the ukulele. Hi, Lynn. Hi, how are you? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. What? Libby, I told you. The Rotten Tomatoes just stick to your screen. They don't come through the webcam at me. Ooh, we've got the Ring song. I've been suggested a few more silly little songs like the Ring song, and I think I'm gonna keep those to the mandolin because it fits very much the dainty little happy upbeat uke vibe. I think I'm gonna practice those this week, and for next stream I hopefully have them on the list already. What did I say? The Ring song, yeah. Yeah, I have to admit I copied your panels a bit because I like them very much. And I hope you're not mad that I pretty much copied them one by one. Well, there's a ring around the moon, a ring around the rosy, a ring around my socks that keep my feet so cozy. Well, I'm a single man and I don't need many things, so what on my poor little finger got no ring? Well, once upon a time, turns out it's complicated. From Tommy Lee in 2nd grade, I waited and I waited. I wrote a note on Valentine's and sat shag, yes or no. He crumpled up my paper, so I punched him in the throat. Well, there's a ring around the moon, a ring around the rosy, a ring around my socks that keep my feet so cozy. Well, I'm a single man and I don't need many things, so what on my poor little finger got no ring? Well, I finally bought a wedding suit just in case someone was looking. I practiced on my sewing and I practiced on my cooking. I found a handsome guy who said he liked me like no other, but sadly Mama says it doesn't count since he's my brother. Well, there's a ring around the moon, a ring around the rosy, a ring around my socks that keep my feet so cozy. Well, I'm a single man and I don't need many things, so what on my poor little finger got no ring? Well, I finally got a strategy, I called myself a man. I pepper sprayed his eyeballs and I threw him in my van. I took him to the church and when at last we heard the bells, he somehow got away, now I hope he goes too. I still need to fix my lyrics. Well, there's a ring around the moon, and I screwed myself up. Well, there's a ring around the moon, a ring around the rosy, a ring around my socks that keep my feet so cozy. Well, I'm a single man and I don't need many things, so what on my poor little finger got no ring? That's also just a such a lovely, cheeky, upbeat, happy song. Until you listen to the lyrics. Yeah, the mods have done a fantastic job. Dark and upbeat by the that needs to be a thing. I need to put that in the commands. Do that right before I post random crap. Thank you, everybody. The Raker bot. We do have an amazing audience. One might even say the best audience. And I say that wholeheartedly. I have the best audience. Ashes, yeah. I always can imagine who's requested that. Watch that old fire, it flickers and dies. That once blessed the household and lit up our lives. It shone for the friends and the clinking of glasses. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Capture wild things and bring them in line. And on what was never your right to confine. The lies and the laws and the songs are what matters. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Do you feel heavy, your eyes dropped with grief? Your spirit is wild and your suffering is brief. So never you buckle and bend to the masses. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now get around the fire with a glass of strong ale and tell us a story from beyond the pale. Bury some seeds and expect some strong branches. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now show me a man that can meet all his needs. For what we need most now is unity, see. A common old song for all creeds and all classes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame. What will we do when the world it is ending? And time it is, halted for friend and for foe. Try to hold on to the time as it passes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Thank you. What? You've reached the limit of your songs in queue for the stream? What? That's a thing? That's really a thing? Oh dear. I guess I have to get my head around the song list spot nevertheless. Didn't know that was a thing. Thought just you could basically spam the whole thing. But I definitely need to look into that. To be honest, the thank you, Bravers. Thank you very much. To be honest, it really warms my heart that the that the song list queue is being used as frequently as it is. So and it's a heck of a lot easier for me because I can just look on the screen and don't have to randomly pull a song from my lyrics pile. What? You mod on 6 channels? That's a lot. Used to work, I used to sing, so happy all the day, till Angelina Baker came and stole my heart away. Angelina Baker, she's the girl I love so true. Oh, Angelina Baker, I would give my heart to you. Angelina Baker, age of 43, should have married feathers. Angelina Baker, age of 43, feather sugar candy, but she wouldn't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angelina no, should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Angelina Baker lives on the village green. The way I always loved her beats all you've ever seen. Angelina's handsome, Angelina's tall. She broke her little ankle dancing and the ball. Angelina liked the boys as far as she could see. I waited by her window, but she never looked at me. I bought her pounds of cherries and a ribbon for her hair. When I went to find her, Angelina wasn't there. Angelina Baker, age of 43. Feather sugar candy, but she wouldn't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angelina no. Should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Seen my Angelina in the springtime and the fall. Seen her at the cornfield and I've seen her at the ball. And every time I met her, she's smiling like the sun. But now I'm left to weep a tear 'cause Angelina's gone. Early in the morning on a lovely summer's day, I asked me Angelina, but she said she's gone away. I don't know where to find her and I don't know where she's gone. She left me here to weep a tear and play on the old jawbone. Angelina Baker, age of 43. Feather sugar candy, but she wouldn't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angelina no. Should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Angelina, brand new dress, neither black or brown. The color of the stormy skies before the rain came down. 16 horses in my team, the leader he was blind. I dreamt that I was dying, then I saw my Angeline. Angelina Baker, age of 43. Feather sugar candy, but she wouldn't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angelina no. Should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Both those time I lost my lyrics. I was trying to read chat. Turns out I'm not that capable of multitasking as I thought. Oh dear. Live fixing of the song list spot. If it doesn't work, we could just go to requests via chat. The Drop of Nelson's Blood? I've never played that on stream. I've never played that. And to be honest, I haven't practiced that in a while as well. Should I do Drop of Nelson's Blood like slightly improvised with stuff that I've got around my room? Or should I just play the version I've got on my screen? Yes, please improvise. Oh dear. I'll give it a shot. A drop drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. A drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. A drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. Oh, the longest John's vinyl wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, the longest John's vinyl wouldn't do us any harm. The longest John's vinyl wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. Oh, Raker as a mod wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, Raker as a mod wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, Raker as a mod wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. And a nice rotary phone wouldn't do us any harm. And a nice rotary phone wouldn't do us any harm. And a nice rotary phone wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. And a bottle of Lefroy wouldn't do us any harm. And a bottle of Lefroy wouldn't do us any harm. And a bottle of Lefroy wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind. So we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. Oh, a nice fat cook wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a nice fat cook wouldn't do us any harm. And a nice fat cook wouldn't do us any harm. And we all hang on behind. So we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. I needed to stop myself there. Else it would have gone on for ages. But that certainly is fun. A little improvisation on the stream. Thank you, everybody. And a such standing ovation by Cindy. Yes. Ring, ring, Nelson calling.
Yeah, Matt washed here. Nelson, you called? No, I don't have pizza, unfortunately. Yeah, bye.
Some improvisation wouldn't do us. That fits. That fits astonishingly well. What doesn't fit astonishingly well is Shanghai Butchers, but I give it a try nevertheless. Shanghai Butchers is one of those songs that bump at the top of my vocal range and at the bottom, at least at my chest voice. The Shanghai Butchers round tonight. Ooh, I started that in the wrong tempo. The Shanghai Butchers round tonight. you better shut your windows tight. They're sharpening the cleavers and the knives, and taking all the whiskey by the pint, as everybody knows. If you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow the ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shanghai butchers wanna catch you away. They used to be just like me and you. They used to be sweet little boys, but something went horribly askew. Now killing is their only source of joy, and everybody knows. If you don't mind your mother's words, oh, a wicked wind will blow the ribbons from your curls. Everybody moans, everybody shake. The Shanghai butchers wanna catch you away. The Shanghai butchers on the rise, they're waiting till the dead of night. They're picking at the fingers with their knives, and wiping off their cleavers on their thighs. And everybody knows, if you don't mind your mother's words, oh, a wicked wind will blow the ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shanghai butchers wanna catch you. The Shanghai butchers wanna catch you. The Shanghai butchers wanna catch you away. Away. Awake. Thank you. Libby with the rotten tomatoes again. And a bear from Cindy. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you. Thank you, Operas. Thank you. Oh boy, my room is sauna temperature almost again. And a bear finally from Libby. Bossier spouse. I think I know who you are. I think I might know who you are. There's a storm raging within. There's a fire in my eyes. All I live for is to raise the wind. Cut loose my reins, I'm free. Feel the thunder as I run. Freeze the wind while as the rolling sea. I'm unbreakable, wild and free. strong as a rolling thunder, fragile as a rose. I'm wild like the river, yet steady as a rock. I'm the Mustang, forever free. Feel the thunder as I run, freeze the wind, wild as the rolling sea. I'm unbreakable, wild and free. Try to break me with your bits and spurs, contain me in your corrals, but you forget a wild touch can't be broken. I'm the Mustang, forever free. Feel the thunder as I run, freeze the wind, wild as the rolling sea. I'm unbreakable, wild and free. Feel the thunder as I run, freeze the wind, wild as the rolling sea. I'm unbreakable, wild and free. Yes, you are. I think you are. Why is Germany so hot? Because of the Germans. They hot. That PC must be working out. It is. It is. And it definitely is the best radiator ever. Cindy throws the rotten tomatoes and catches in an instant. Yeah, the writing at least does. It's amazing. And Harper slightly taps the back of their hand, like Dumbledore. The sophisticated way, one might say. Flamboyant. Well, I ain't got no use. Well, I ain't got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I ain't got no sugar, baby, now. Well, who rocks the cradle? Well, who rocks the cradle? Oh, who sings this song? Who'll rock the cradle when I'm gone? Who'll rock the cradle when I'm gone? Oh, I'll rock the cradle. Oh, I'll rock the cradle. Oh, I'll sing a song. I'll rock the cradle when you're gone. I'll rock the cradle when you're gone. Well, it's all I can do. Well, it's all I can do. Well, it's all I can say. Send you to your mama next May Day. Send you to your mama next May Day. Well, it's all I can do. Well, it's all I can do. And it's all I can say. Can't get along this way. Can't get along this way. Well, I ain't got no use. Well, I ain't got got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no sugar baby now. I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I ain't got no use. Well, I ain't got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey baby now. I ain't got no sugar baby now. Some crimes of justice. Honk. Thank you. Once in a while from Rocky Horror. To be frank, I haven't seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show in a while. Once in a while. It doesn't ring a bell from the song title itself, but if I hear the melody, then I am certain I'm gonna scream it at the top of my lungs. But I give that I have to give the Rocky Horror Picture Show a watch, definitely. Oh dear, Sound of Silence. Haven't practiced that again. With what is going on requires fighting back, yes. Sometimes a little fighting back doesn't hurt. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, 'cause of the vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remain within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. Turned my collar to the cold and damp, where my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fools, I said, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said, the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. Instant rotten tomato to the face. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, tomatoes are good for you, but not the rotten ones. they sort of tend to stick to you. Pokeballs and rotten tomatoes. That's awesome. I think I need another tuning song this time. Oh, hand me down my riding cane. I'm off to meet my darling Jane with a hog-eye. Oh, row to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, the hog-eye man is the man for me, sailing down from the Waller Sea with a hog-eye. Oh, row to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, he came to the shag where Sally did dwell, and he knocked on her door and he rang her bell with a hog-eye. Oh, row to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, who's been here since I've been gone? Railroad navvy with the sea boots on with a hog-eye. Oh, row to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, Sally's in the garden sifting sand. The hog-eye man sitting hand in hand with a hog-eye. Oh, Robert to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, Sally's in the garden shelling peas. The hog-eye man sitting on her knees with his hog-eye. Oh, Robert to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, one pair of hog-eye, damned if I do. Got chiggers in his feet and he can wear shoes with a hog-eye. Oh, Robert to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Down my riding cane, I'm off to meet my darling Jane with a hog-eye. Oh, Robert to shore with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Ouch! Catch my fingernail there. That hurt. Just amused that my German is really bad. Schmetterling! What? Hört schon fresh. Nah, it's Trent Reznor, Comma version of Johnny Cash. Krankenwagen! Hi, Büder. I think the text might be a little small on screen there. We're shouting German words now. Yeah, Schinkenstern. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. You could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. Oh, wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feeling disappears. You were someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. You could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself, I would find a way. We danced in A minor there. I am sorry. I'm so incredibly sorry. I shouldn't look at chat. Wurstwarenfachverkäuferin. Wurstwarenfachgeschäft. Sweet. And the Rotten Tomatoes again. Thank you, everybody. Those pesky Germans. Was der Wurstwarenfachgeschäft. Just seen. The list is empty. Ah, what should I do? Probably just juggling with Rotten Tomatoes and the bounce of each other and hit this the studio, the stage, me, I don't know. Me, basically. Alle meine Entchen, yeah, sure. Alle meine Entchen schwimmen auf dem See. So. Enough of that. When I in old Fort Worth in 1883, some old Mexican cowboy come stepping up to me, saying, "How are you, young fella? How would you like to go?" And I spend another season neath them hills of Mexico. Well, I had no employment, and back to him did say, "It's according to your wages, according to your pay." He said, "I'll pay to you good wages, and often to you know, if you spend another season neath them hills of Mexico." went up to that cowboy and offered him my hand. And he gave a string of horses so old they couldn't stand. And I nearly starved to death, boys, and I mean to let you know that I never saved a dollar 'neath them hills of Mexico. And I sent up for my wages, on a steamboat I did go. How them bells they did ring, and them whistles they did blow. How them bells they did ring, and them whistles they did blow. On that godforsaken fortune 'neath them hills of Mexico. Do you want to become famous? Reiko was unfortunately quicker than me. Zitronenrakete. With the skeleton. Oh dear, with a skeleton key. Oh, boo, Buddha, boo. Alright. I think I'm gonna play Jolene and Lazy John. And then I think I'm gonna call it there. But first I need a very quick wee break. A very quick break. May I just boo Harpress? It's not rocket science. What was it? Jolene, yeah. Shaved cuts. Oh dear. Are we still throwing German words out? What? My mic wasn't muted? Oh dear. Could hear my door slamming and opening. Ja, Geschäftskatze ist Business Cat, ja. Oh dear, did you really? Did you really? Oh, phew. That would have been awful. Well, next toilet stream. Thank God you're joking. That would indeed be awful. Unless I have a mic on my toilet. Not to my knowledge. Maybe the FBI put one there. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying, just from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. For that sweet toilet reverb ambience. Oh, I could just stick a mic down the... No, I won't go there. Oh, in theaters, yeah. We just... No, we're just talking about the toilets now. Always need to check your mic is muted before heading to the kitchen toilet. Yeah, I usually do that automatically at my desk normally. But when I'm... Yeah, Automat doesn't like Uben apparently. But when I'm streaming, I'm just working on 50% of my basic capacity because I'm still nervous as hell. Work all week in the noonday Sunday sun, 15 cents when Saturday comes. Going to the dance to have some fun. Why don't you get away, lazy John? Lazy John, lazy John, why don't you get a day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, lazy John? At the end of the road, her eyes are crooked and her legs are bowed, but we sure have a lot of fun. Why don't you get away, lazy John? Lazy John, lazy John, why don't you get a day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, lazy John? Dance on Saturday night, ain't going home till the Sunday light. Then I'll take my girl back home. Why don't you get away, lazy John? Lazy John, lazy John, why don't you get a day's work all done? You're in the shade and I'm in the sun. Why don't you get away, lazy John? What is a musical hug? It's a... it's a hug where the... where the timpani in the background... Dum 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 dum. What is this? Zarathustra, I think. The most epic hug humans have ever known. Oh, thank you, Reika. Right. Who should we raid? Anybody online you'd like to see? Preferably music streamers or something like that. Ooh, John Page is online again. I've got a raid target. I know who I'm gonna raid. I definitely know who I'm gonna raid. Right, everybody. I just want to say big thank you to every one of you for watching the stream. It's been a lovely day. Been a really lovely day. And yeah, I had tons of fun. So, thank you everybody very much. I'm gonna raid Windy Harper. Yes, Windy! Goodbye everybody. Have a lovely day. Maybe see you later. Bye!